Yeah, it's absolutely freezing. Yeah, I went for a mountain bike ride this morning at 8:45 in the morning. Gas has gotten so expensive. You know, I just plugged in my GoPro into an external battery because I had it at 50%, and I rode for 2 miles and the battery just completely died. It's that cold. You know, on the onboard digital dash of this bike it says 52 degrees, but it's not accurate at all. Electric car. This is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Look at that, Ioniq 5. Very fancy. I'm really glad that I didn't remove my hippo hands. They're coming in useful right about now because I can still feel the warmth in my hands. You know, in a way, I do feel pretty lucky to live here because I live in the outskirts. And I know friends of mine that live in Washington, D.C. proper. And in order for them to ride, they have to go through the city into major highways to go ride. And there's only a few spots where they can really do it without encountering massive traffic. Oh, look, this looks really cool. And for me, it's like I just get on 1 or 2 roads and I'm out of it. This is an interesting area. This is a very popular mountain biking area. This is the Woodstock Inn. You come here at a certain time and it's full. Like today is full. Look at this. Probably a lot of mountain bikers here. And yeah, like I've ridden here a few times. It's really amazing. There's like 100-something miles of trails inside here that goes underneath this bridge and the 2 sides of the river. And this is the entrance right over here where this guy with the dog is. Oh, it's a woman with the dog. Hey girl. Oh, it's an old lady. There, she works out. I like to go through these areas and see the houses. Like the houses are so cool looking. You know, I know that perhaps you guys are like looking at this and go like, well, why are these houses cool? I don't know. I just think they're very typical to this area. Like the ramblers and the cottage style. I like house porn. I like house porn more than I like porn. Ridiculous. Wow, look at that house. Wow, nice house, guys. Congratulations. I'm not jealous at all. God damn it, I need a house like that, like with columns in the front so people think I'm rich. Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. I'm gonna go left. Oh, right there. Powell's Run. Oh yeah, I've been here. Look at this lady. You live here, lady? She's got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I like these roads a little bit nicer. Oh, it feels so good to have heat on. I got my electric vest, electric gloves. You know, I used to call it Petasco, but it's a Petapsco. Hey, thanks guys. You gotta wave at people. You know, I don't wave because I'm a nice person. I wave because it disarms people and they don't call the police. This reminds me of European roads where I'm from. You know, in Europe, when you're riding these roads and 2 cars collide, let's say one is going over your lane, you're at fault as well. They have this 50-50 thing, which is so ridiculous. It's like, wait a minute, this guy was taking up the road and now I have to pay for his stupidity? Yeah, anyway, so one of the things that people do is as you're riding, you honk, and that's a good strategy for motorcycle riding. And it's really not that cold. You know, I am using electric gear. It is pretty darn cold, and I don't feel that cold. That's the amazing thing about this bike. It's so well designed for keeping the wind off of you. Baltimore County, which is, this is really a outskirt called Reisterstown. I don't know much about Baltimore. I'd like to explore it more, but Baltimore is very strange because when you go downtown, it's either you're in a really good part or you're in a really bad part. There's like no in between, apparently. This is a cute little area. Cute. Ooh, Porsche. I guess we're going towards Baltimore. Reisterstown. Right? This is Reisterstown. Look at, yeah, Reisterstown. You can see the smaller houses. I guess this is what the working class would be. I actually like these houses, but I like the other ones more. The older, fixed up ones. I guess these are all from like the 1950s, 60s. Maybe the split levels are 90s. But I really find like these areas fascinating because these are where the real people live. You know, when you see people complaining on Twitter, they're not these people. These people are too busy working, too busy raising their kids to worry about pronouns. Hey, look at this guy. I think I'm gonna make a left here. I wonder what kind of bike that is. That looks cool. Yeah, it looks like a ruckus. Yeah. That's funny, like when you see ruckuses out here. Just saw a motorcycle up ahead. That is very rare right now. I'm kind of curious to see if... Where is he? There he is! There's a motorcycle. You're the only bike out today. I haven't seen anybody else. This guy is a 5 Spiranimus Ergo Vehimer MCV. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Hey, good for you, buddy. See ya. See ya. Well done. Well done. Proud of that guy. Riding really cold temps. One of the things I think I want as a house is I want a small house, you know, well done. It doesn't, not like a decaying house, but a small house and a bunch of property around the house. I don't want to see any other house. You know, hopefully the house is a little bit higher up. That way you can kind of shoot down at the zombies. But that's kind of what I want. And a little garage. No, I want a big garage. Yeah, small house, big garage, big land. I think that would be good. I think I'd be in with that. Maybe, okay, maybe like a studio as well. Above the garage. Yeah, above the garage I want a studio. You see how much traffic there is? Look at that lady in the Honda Element with a chin diaper on. The outskirts of Baltimore. I mean, we're literally outside that little circle, which is their beltway. Really pretty. Look at these country roads. Only downside is the traffic that you get around here. You get a little bit more. Nice bridge. I think I came here once with a friend and he had like a Porsche 911 Turbo or something. One lane bridge, metal bridge deck. I think I want to go there just because. This is cool. Wow, I love bridges. I don't know why. Yeah, this part of Baltimore is really interesting. There's so much to see. I mean, it's crazy to think that I am in Baltimore County. And when you think of Baltimore, you don't think about this. You just think about urban decay, violence, but look how beautiful this is. Look at that house. That's the house I want. Except with a bigger garage. I see the garage there too, but yeah, I would totally be up for that. Yeah, it's even got a little bit of a hill. I like it. Man, this is Baltimore. It's so crazy. The way I came to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Man, that house is bonkers. That is an awesome house. It's got like a greenhouse on the side and everything. Man. Yeah, this is the way I came to Carlisle, Pennsylvania for the IMS show. Apparently they're going to have it again this year, but I don't know if there's any bike I really would want to try out. I probably will, but I think they changed their policies about recording video more. Look at these houses here. Yeah, I guess these are like the business owners of businesses in Baltimore. I mean, this is amazing, the amount of empty land they have here in Baltimore. They need to send this memo out to Donald Trump so he can build a casino here. Jesus, look at this beautiful countryside. Look at all this hay. Pile of manure. Whew, that is smelly. You can actually see the steam coming off of it. It's like composting. I'm getting my cornering legs back. I haven't done a lot of that. That's the thing, like whenever I get back into something, I transition into it really slowly. And I do it mainly because I'm a wuss. Anything, like if I was to get back into doing karate or judo, I would go into it slowly. Like I'm a noob, I'd consider myself a complete noob. Same thing with motorcycling. One thing I'm learning from mountain biking, it's giving me a little bit of an insight into riding a motorcycle. It's a more of a finesse style of riding, but one thing I've noticed is that there's riders that really enjoy the tricks part, like doing all of these logs and features as they call them, and they like to hop over things, jump things. And there's riders like me that don't like to do that. I do that a little bit, but I don't really take away much from doing those. I want to learn to do them just because if there's an obstacle, I don't want to walk my bike. But the thing that I gather is that there's some people that get a rush from doing that more than others that like more of a cardio workout. And I'm more of a cardio workout. I'm more like, I like to look around, I like to take photos. And there's some guys who really enjoy the hopping, the jumping, the stunting. And you see that in motorcycling too. It's like the guys who like to go fast, they like to do wheelies. And I think if you're that type of person, you probably should steer away from motorcycling and go into mountain biking. Because in a mountain bike, you jump something, you might break a bone. But if you do a wheelie on the highway, you mess up, you could be just stuff on the road. That's a big difference. Wow, that is a cool looking bridge. Whoa, man, I gotta like mark this down. This is a great looking bridge. Damn, that is fascinating, this area. I believe this is like Loch Raven. It's got a cool name, Loch Raven. You ever like pass a car and smell shampoo? Sometimes I do that, and I smell like shampoo, like girl shampoo. And you know, there's like the people who overly use shampoo. Sometimes I smell those. I don't know, maybe my schnauzer is a little bit refined. I'm like a hound. These are great roads. I like that it's cold and nobody's out and about. There we go, Dulaney Valley Road North, 146. But that's, I believe, Loch Raven Reservoir. We're gonna do a loop around it. What kind of motorcycle is that? What is that? What is that, buddy? KTM? What? KTM! I was right, because it was orange. Sort of park. Look at these pine trees. Like, you don't see a lot of pine forests near the, I guess, Baltimore. Like, it's really not something that's common. Pine, when I go to Europe, that's where I see pine everywhere. No, I don't really know much about this area. I don't know why it's popular. It looks like it's some sort of like trail system. And I know that there are mountain bike trails here. I guess for Washington, D.C., we have Rock Creek. These guys have Loch Raven. This is a nice little hill going up. This is beautiful to road bike at. It's really pretty. It's actually better looking than Rock Creek. Rock Creek is just woods, and then you have like a little river. It's pretty twisty. I've come here before, but I kind of forgot. Really amazing. But you know, it's one of these places where, yeah, it's a great like little twisty area. There's some salt there, but it's 25 miles an hour, and it's probably patrolled. So anytime you see road cyclists, there's always cops. Thank you. Oh wow, he was letting me in. That guy was actually letting me in. That guy was letting me in. I thought he was like turning left. He was letting me in, but very nice of him. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow, beautiful. That is amazing. You have to cross a bridge to get to that house. Wow, look at this one. Damn. These people are making bank. This Cadillac Escalade has got a decal in the back that says "Slut Life." That's so weird. People are really very sexual promiscuous these days. So I believe this is Gunpowder Falls, something or other. Yeah, Gunpowder Falls. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is an amazing stretch of road. So that's one of the trails. Oh, here's a cop. Thanks, buddy. You know, there's plenty of space, but I think when you're driving a car, it feels like you don't have space, but you really have space. Bronco. That looks cool. They did a good job styling that Bronco. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but it's way too expensive. Cars are just way too expensive. Bikes are way too expensive. Bicycles are way too expensive. Look at that. This is somebody that's very rich. Look at that. You see that? It's got a gate. You can't see the house. See, two things that show me that it's a very rich person. Three things, really. Hey, Africa Twin. Hey, buddy. Nice. That dude has got an Africa Twin. I have an Africa Twin. Not here. That's a nice bike. I wish I had that bike. I don't think I'd like that bike more than this one, but I keep it. I'd sell all my other bikes and keep that. I wonder if that one's a DCT. Hey, left turner. Really recommend you guys coming here, but be prepared to kind of get slowed down. There's quite a bit of people, quite a bit of tourists coming here to do whatever, you know, whatever tourists do. This Africa Twin looks so cool. I don't like the color, but you know, if I was to get an Africa Twin, I would have to get the red, white, and blue color scheme. That's the one with the gold wheels. That's the one I have. 95 Honda Africa Twin, 750. Red, white, blue, gold rims. Like in the 90s, there was a time when people like, yeah, we want gold in our cars and bikes. He does have a cool, look at that, he's bouncing up and down like Squirrely does. Squirrely does that. He like stands up and he like bounces up and down. Like look, he's doing a Squirrely thing. You know, Squirrely, when we went to the Carlisle IMS show, he was doing that in the Suzuki Bergman 200. And I think when he came back, that must have upset people because he was being squirrely riding. But that's just the way he is. So he got banned from the Suzuki demo rides because he was, you know, look at that. He's actually pointing out where the salt is. Thanks, bud. And yeah, he got banned because he was doing like the squirrely jumping up and down on the scooter. But that's what he does. Like, I don't see the point. I guess he wants to test out the suspension. So he got banned from two of them. He got banned from the Zero demo rides, and then he got banned from the Suzuki demo rides. Oh, and the Yamaha demo riders, like for the bicycles, the electric bicycles, also banned them. Look at that bike. That looks so good. Man, that's such a cool bike. I'm actually gonna go this way. Thank you. They were letting me through. They actually thought I was following them. Ah, man, that was amazing. I love that bike. Really big fan of Honda. And right now I do have 4 Hondas in my garage and 1 in Europe. But I think Yamaha does build better durable bikes, but they're not as exciting as the Hondas. Like, you know, the Honda Africa Twin, the Monkey, the Grom. They all have a certain je ne sais quoi. The Tenere, I believe, could have been styled a little bit cooler. And I'm talking about mostly just the color. When you look at the older 80s Teneres, I kind of wish that Yamaha styled this one like that. But I love the yellow Yamaha Tenere. I like the white Tenere. I actually like this black one as well, but safety wise, having a black bike is not very safe. Lady Valley, that's where we came from. What is this? Pierce's. This is the type of place where you ride with a girl and the girl will want to eat there. I like it. Well, how about Subway? In the Subway, it fills you up. Well, time to say goodbye to Loch Raven. I think I'm gonna head out on the highway. That's the ride for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I guess it helps with the algorithm. But yeah, that was a good ride. I really enjoyed the outskirts of Baltimore. Loch Raven was really interesting, and I plan on going there again and just exploring. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Kinda stuck here. The cops won't bother me.